guys, Ash Rachel Legends. Welcome to the video. Send some love, some positive vibes your way, especially if you need them out there today. Today, we're going to test out the cock. We're going to test out Galleus Bloodcrest inside the arena now that the buff is live in game. I actually ran him, by the way, in my Hydra team as well. But the damage wasn't out of this world. I changed the build just a little bit. But I honestly, after seeing some of the previews out there on other YouTube videos on the dev build, I was a little bit let down, but maybe it's just my team around him, one of those situations. It was by far my worst team out of all of my squads, but this was the squad. I had Calamitous 127 mil. I had Authorian at 68 million. I had Marius at 76 million to give you guys kind of a comparison. In Galleus was 59 million. Now I had him in Impulse as well as in Savage or Lethal. I forget which. Well, it's right here in front of my face, right? I had him in Impulse and Lethal gear, excuse me. So yeah, kind of a little bit let down. I'm not gonna lie. I had him only in his second form though, and henceforth I found that his first form is pretty insane too. Today, I figured we'd focus mainly on, or solely, excuse me, on the arena. If you want to see this dude in other areas of the game, I'm happy to make a PvE follow-up, but just be keeping it 100% with you guys. I have a call in 20 minutes at work, and I wanted to record a video for you all, so I don't have enough time. But either way, thanks for chilling with me. We'll see what this guy can do. I did just release, by the way, a video on my main channel, Faction Wars Hard Mode, 100% honest review, and yes, I do thumbs up my own videos. So check that one out if you're curious on my thoughts on Faction Wars Hard Mode on my main channel, Ash Raid Shadow Legends. I like to try to cross-promote a little bit because sometimes in the comments on these videos, people will be like, I didn't even know you had another channel. And I'm like, dude, this is just the side channel. All right, here we go. The Bloodcrest. He's a defense-based mythical champion. He's defense-based on both of his forms, and his stats actually stay exactly the same, except for his crit damage on both forms. Crit damage can be an indicator of, you know, which is their nuker form if you're unsure on any champion. 63% is usually the standard on the nukers. But, as I said, his damage on the base form wasn't too bad as well. We have him in a 4-piece Stone Skin and a 4-piece Lethal. Just kind of the quintessential arena nuker build here. We have him at 260, 105, 267 in terms of the speed, the crit rate, and the crit damage, with 6,323 on the defense. We have defense percentage on the chest. Did I burn all kinds of dust? Should I? Let's just see if we can get it. Defense percentage. Come on. Okay. All right. Right back to the flat stat. I guess we'll take it, man. This is getting too pricey for my blood, especially on a rare artifact. But man, I don't have many defense percentage Stone Skin with a decent amount of speed artifacts on my account. I think this is my second best. Marius has the best on right now. Anyway, I have speed with defense percentage on the boots. I have crit damage with crit damage on the gauntlets. Just a quick look at the gear here on the top so you guys can check that out as well. We have defense on the banner. We have crit damage on the amulet, and we have defense on the ring as well. I need to farm some Phantom Shogun's Grove to get some of these ascensions up a bit here. We have Gilded Dragonstone. This is kind of one of my go-tos. Not the best in terms of, you know, there's a lot of legendaries and mythicals out there that are better, obviously, but Gilded Dragonstone is kind of a go-to for any defense-based damage dealer, whereas defense increases by 1% each time they receive damage, and he has a provoke too, so it's really solid on him. I have Soul Reap as a blessing. I didn't, though, in Hydra. I had Cruelty on him in Hydra. And then I have him in an arena nuker build here, right? So I have Helm Smasher as my tier 6. I actually haven't touched these masteries since I pulled him, so hopefully they're okay. They look at first glance to be okay to me. I do have Master Hexer. I probably wouldn't go Master Hexer on the arena build, but it's not going to be the end of the world. All right, guys, let's go in. Now, I don't want your silver pack. Am I already broke again? I'm already broke again, man. Golly. I don't want to rant, but anyway, we're not high arena, but I figured we'd just go with this team, Arbiter, Fabian, Embries, and the Cockman, and just do a bunch of battles and just kind of climb our way up to Platinum today, right? Let's see what he can do. Try him in all his forms, right? So Fabian goes in there, Embries goes in. He goes in with his A2, so if you leave him on auto, I notice he's going to go to the A2. The A2 is actually really good because he counterattacks, and when he counterattacks, we'll take a look at his kit really quickly here. Sorry, I didn't even go into the changes and stuff. I guess I won't. You probably know what they were, but they added an extra turn. They increased his multipliers. He has a really cool base form. Like, I wasn't ready for how much I was going to like this base form, but really quickly, his A1, he has the counterattack on himself, by the way, on his AoE provoke. Really strong ability, right, if they're not under Stone Skin. I don't have him booked up on his base form. I do have him booked on his alt form, though. Plays a decreased speed on his A1. When counterattacking, the damage inflicted on this skill is based on this champion's defense and the enemy's max HP. Pretty cool. And then they give him the Revive on Death, Restore Destroyed Max HP, which is like an unsung little nice thing to have there, too. Fully restores. And then the increased defense with the extra turn. His passive is reflex 50% of the damage that's taken champion takes back to the attacker, which, again, synergizes beautifully with the provoke. And then on his alt, he's immune to all CC debuffs. Super freaking cool, right? Then the AoE decreased defense can't be resisted, the turn meter steal, and the decreased duration of all enemy buffs. I do have him built on the lower side of accuracy, though, so there's that. So I'm just going to go auto here on some of these easier battles. And then I will start handpicking the more challenging teams that I can find here as well. Embry's is so unbelievably good. Holy mackerel. All right, let's just kind of go down a little bit. This is a faster bomb team here. Super speed, but we still go first, so I'll take it. Man, Fabian is so good. I'm seeing more and more and more of Fabian inside the arena or live arena, top live arena, every day that goes by, right? And the last 6-star soul that I pulled on my account was Fabian. Got really lucky there. He was on my wish list, so I removed him. Once in a blue moon, you'll actually get what you have on your wish list, right? Okay, so they actually go first this time. So let's see what we can do. Let's take it off auto. Oh, man, it's just going to be the cock versus everybody. Now, if I could have, we lose this one. We lose the speed battle there. But if I could have gotten him a turn to switch, he'd be immune to all this stuff. The stun from Marius, the sleep from Sify, and the true fear from Fabian. I wasn't even watching that battle. I was too busy blabbing to you guys. Let me see if I could have done anything here. Okay, so I did go first, but Sify cut me in line, handed to Fabian, and okay. Sorry, I missed the entire battle there. Let's just go in and, I don't know, see if anything changes here. No, nothing changes at all. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. But I do want revenge. Hopefully you guys don't mind. So I'm going to go in here, damn it, and I am going to ensure that we... Where are you? Where are you? Didn't recently use them, I guess, right? I'm going to ensure that we win this battle now. Damn it. And then I'll switch back teams. Don't worry. Only when we lose the raid. I can't handle losing. All right. So now for the first time, I'm going to switch to the cock's second form. Okay? So we're going to always take the first turn anyway. Well, in most situations, you got to be careful against the Queen Temporal Chains and against the Queen of Hearts. So just be careful. It's not always automatic that you're going to go in with that A3, but in most situations. I mean, in this situation, this is beautiful. We're going to come in here and just do, look, tons of damage. Tons of damage. Really nice multiplier boost that they gave him on his alternate form. They have not been hitting on a lot of their buffs lately, honestly. A lot of swings and a miss. Let's go for some tougher teams here. Wow, nothing here. Maybe this team is okay. Oh, let me switch back the teams too. My apologies, guys. My apologies. There's been some swings and misses lately, hasn't there? I'm trying to think, like, excuse me, it wasn't recent. Sorry, I should have went in with his A3 there, but I don't think it's going to matter. It's nice that we can, well, look at, I was going to say we can provoke there, but we didn't even need it. We just wiped everybody with his A2 on his base form, unbooked. Not bad, right? What was I saying? Yeah, I did it again. Forgot to take Lazarius out. Man, they've had some real busts, haven't they? They've had some good ones, but man, oh man, what they did with Fortis and Angar, that was a travesty, man. That was a travesty. So I'm going to go right in with the A2. He gets that counterattack. I mean, it's a really strong move. You almost want to bring him into second form, though, at least me. His first form seems to be quite good, but second form, he's immune to CCs. I mean, that's really strong, you know? All right. Let's refresh. Give me some. There we go. There we go. All right. Get you out of there. Who was I playing? I was playing Embreeze. There we go. Okay. So my Arbiter right now, if this was actually a team that I wanted to use, I'd have to go in there and either add a second turn meter booster in place of Embreeze, or I'd have to speed up Fabian a little bit because we need him within 30% speed of Arbiter, and he's just shy of that right now. Can't have the enemies cutting in line like that, right? It's like the number one thing you can't do on an arena team that you want to be, you know, a long-term one of your go-to squads, right? Let's go ahead and swap HP and take that extra turn. And maybe Embreeze will just Embreeze is, I'll stop saying it, but boy, is that dude good. All right, let's go against this squad here. I have Embreeze a little bit faster, actually quite a bit faster. I think I have him at around 300 speed. Then we have the chicken today. Yeah, let's just go ahead and no Siffy there, so let's get that petrification on Rotos, only to have it removed 2 seconds later. Fantastic. Let's go in here and again get that extra turn. And, oh, 2 sheeps. Okay, cool. We are susceptible to sheep. We should keep that in mind. Put the revive on death on everybody. And I don't know, man. Again, I'm tempted to just, well, let's just go alternate form here. Because on alternate form, I should have buffed up first. No, I did buff up first. Sorry. I like the turn meter still. Like, look at his turn meter. It's almost full again, right? So we can go already again. Go again, A3. Woo! That's nice. That's nice. All right, let's go this squad right here. Now the teams are getting a little bit better. Sorry for not being... You know that in all these videos, I'm going to be showcasing a mythical champion. 99% of the time here, I usually do it on in Platinum or in High Live Arena. So I really apologize for not doing that in today's video, guys. But this is where I was, so but I did want to upload something today. I didn't have anything otherwise. So you can let me know in the future if you're like, dude, Ash, just don't upload. Just don't upload. It's cool, man. It's cool. You can let me know what you prefer. All right. So we can actually, it doesn't matter about Siegfried. We can just go in with the AoE there. He's got Provoke on him and every other debuff known to man, so we can just kill him on his alternate form. Nice and easy there. Man, okay, let's keep it going here. Let's this team. This is a squad. This is a big beefy squad. All right, let's see what we can do here. Taurus, Marichka, Stoneskin, Star Sage Galathier, nice as well. Let's go in. We'll sacrifice Stoneskin, so we're good for 1 turn at least. Let's go and let's do this. Get our extra turn. I'm not going to worry about Marichka right away. I'm going to switch forms instead. I want to go ahead and get that extra turn, and I want to go in and let's try to... Man, there's no one I can block revive on this team, right? Can't kill Star Sage. Can't kill Nice. Can't kill Taurus. He's too strong. And we have the protection there. So, I don't know. I'm going to go AoE, and we'll reflect that damage from Taurus. Actually, we'll have the Stone Skin. My bad. Okay. Man, we're in control here. We're in control up until Star Sage is A2. But they're kind of locked out right now. I'm just going to go ahead and... Yeah, I think I'm pretty good here, right? Famous last words until Taurus. But I think what we can do here is buff up. And let's counterattack with the Provoke. Look at that. That reflect damage. That was his reflect damage, guys. Isn't that cool? Man, I think that's pretty damn cool. Yeah, we were able to go in there with the reflect off his passive on that base form and kill Taurus just on the reflect. That was nice. All right. Well, actually, that's nice. All right. Arby's down, but now she's up thanks to the revive on death. You gotta love it. Can we kill Star Sage Galathier? No, we certainly can't. We can switch forms here. We do have petrification on Taurus, so we can go in and, let's see, ignore 25, they have no buffs. Yeah. A3, and then boom. Okay, pretty good damage, I'm not going to lie. Was hoping for a little bit more. No increased defense on that nuke. Let's get that extra turn here. Oh, atomize. Boom. Revive. Man, this is such a cool little team, isn't it? All right. So we're already back with the reset off of his passive, right? We get that randomly resets the cooldown of one of his champion skills whenever they kill an enemy, occurs once per skill. So again, we can go A2 and reset that ability. We don't even need it. We don't even need it. Wow. He's a very interesting champion now. I think they nailed it with this buff. What about you guys? Let's look for some more hard teams. Hard team hunting. Right here. Right here. Okay. Fast, fast, fast. Lockouts. They got a Galleus Broadmaw. Let's go in. We can lock out, but then they can reverse our lockout with Crixia. So we're going to go ahead and petrify her to mitigate that. Going to come in here and True Fear everybody, decrease attack, and switch forms. And in this situation, I'd be a dum-dum not to just try to kill Galleus with the A1. Oh, man. Okay, I'm a dum-dum. I should have just nuked them all down. I was trying to get cute. What I was thinking there is, hey, let's kill Galleus and block revive and they have no damage dealers, but I could have just killed them with a nuke, with an AoE. And I went into opposite affinity, so it was stupid. But I think we might kill with the Reflect, even if she does get her nuke off. And thank God we had that revive on death to make up for my stupid mistake, right? All right, let's go against, oh, this team looks okay. I don't know about that Foley in there. I don't know. Sometimes you need those off-meta choices, though. You know, a champion like Foley, you take him, you try to freeze that dude, try to CC this dude. He can be true feared. What is, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Is it any what are the CCs that trigger Foley's turn meter increase and strip it off of him? I don't remember. Let's swap HP, take an extra turn, and let's atomize. Boom. All right. We're good. Let's take that extra turn. I like the revive on death. I'm not in love with revive on death. I actually think it's a meh overall debuff. This is pretty cool, though. We can go over here is ignores block damage. So Siegfried, dead. Which is so cool because ignore block damage. Block damage is the meta in this game, right? Like I say it all the time. I feel like I repeat myself on this one constantly. Here's another good one, right? But block damage, think about it. Odin's and Nice's and Siegfried's and other champions. there's a lot of them. There's a lot of block damage out there right now in the meta, and it's so nice to have Allah's another one. It's so nice to have ignore block damage in a kit, which I absolutely love. I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm thinking about actually, this guy might make my main rotation. And that's really freaking cool because it's hard to crack that, you know? I've spent a lot on this game, you know? And there's to actually make, to be a champion that I'm going to be using frequently, that says a lot, right? So again, we can take that extra turn. I could probably just come in with the A. Look at that. Definitely see the damage difference on his base form. Let's do one more battle, guys. I don't see another like super good team here. Let's refresh one last time. How about no good teams there? How about, I'm looking at the player power, by the way, just as kind of an indicator. It's not always the most realistic thing, but how about this team actually? This team, it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's go against, oh man. Let's go against this one. Last squad of the day, and then I have my my phone call, my work call that I told you guys about. Okay, so we do end up going first, and that basically gives us the dub. All right, let's do both teams. Screw it, right? The three of you who are left watching, you can chill with me for a little bit longer. I can be a little bit late, right? I don't know. Let's take that extra turn. I always am paranoid that I'm accidentally gonna not use the extra turn ability. He has so many of them, or two, aka. But let's go alternate form. Let's just smack them down. Let's try that A3 here again. Yeah, both the A2 and the A3 are really, really hard-hitting nukes. All right. Man, I still want Cheshire Cat. I don't have him on my account. Even if I got him, I'm not sure. I probably wouldn't use him because I don't have any awakenings or anything on him. But I've always thought he was like a really just an insanely good Spirit Affinity Nuker. He's deleted my team sometimes, which has been humbling. Just have him just go in there and just absolutely wipe everything out. All right, I'm not going to make the same mistake this time, right? Let's just go in there and boom. Okay. Take that buff. Look at that. Block damage. Another guy with block damage in his kit. Cheshire Cat. Ignore block damage, A3, and boom. Weak affinity and all. Man, I think he's a lot better. Very, very good in the arena. Let me know if you were impressed by this chicken. Thank you for watching, guys. Thanks for chilling with me a little bit. And again, I'm sorry I wasn't in Live Arena was closed, and I wasn't in Plat, but I wanted to put something out today. And I tried to pick the hardest teams I could find. And I will say that, man, he was impressive with his damage and his versatility, right? I really love, too, like, it doesn't come out in the stat sheet, but I love that he can't be CC'd on that alternate form. Hey, thanks so much for watching. And as always, take care, guys.